there's 3 factors that matter when we built this engine, and I'm going to walk you through what we did. Factor number 1 is surge score. So this is Bombur's surge score. This is there's 0 to 100. Anything above a 60 shows it is above the baseline. There's surge on that topic, right? Then there is specific topics. So like we just looked at, is it a competitive topic? Is it a direct hit like a demand generation or marketing automation? Is it not a direct hit? And then topic count. We would argue that 10 topics is probably more important than 1 really good topic because it shows that there's a breadth of understanding at that organization compared to just saying, yeah, they're looking at lead generation. A lot of people are. They're looking at lead generation, HubSpot, Pardot, Salesforce, Microsoft Dynamics, and web design, whatever. We built what's called the Bombur weighted score, and this is a field name in Marketo. How this works, let's say that you are a lead and you belong to an account, you're in Marketo. Bombur pushes the data into Marketo into a custom object on the lead record, and it says this person surged on topics X, Y, and Z. We have campaigns set up for 50 topics, as well as a field set up for each topic. That campaign is always on, and when a surge activity occurs, which is once a week, unlike Sundays, that campaign says, oh, did something happen? If it did, it'll say, did someone surge on, we'll call it Marketo, in the past 24 hours? If yes, we run flows. And the flow says, 1, give that person, that specific lead, that weighted surge score for that keyword or that topic. 2, we populate that field for Marketo with the word Marketo because we reference it in sales. I should say sales emails. And then 3, we add it to a list, a static list, so we can keep track of all historical surge data over time. We can reference it in any campaign we want. This all rolls up into this Bombur weighted surge score. So what we get is this distribution every week, fresh distribution of people at accounts that we know have surged on topics. And we know that it can go anywhere from +1 to +infinity because a topic, or I should say an account, could show surge on 50 topics technically because we're listening for them. Then we can slice and dice those topics. We can slice and dice the actual numbers and say, yep, we're just going to take the top 20% of surge, Bombur weighted surge scores, send those right to sales. We'll take the next top 20. We'll do digital ad campaigns. We'll break things out into topic clusters and say anyone that surged on something email marketing related, you get email marketing related emails and digital ads and direct mail. We can do wake the dead campaigns. So in that reactivation segment, anyone that's showing surge activity, we can go ahead and say, hey, let's send them some emails. Let's target them with digital ads, and let's do so to the topics that they are surging on. Extremely targeted digital advertising efforts. We can spend way less money and get way better results. More relevant database emails. And we haven't done this one yet, but it's on our roadmap. Events based on geolocation of recent surge data. Hey, Atlanta seems pretty hot the last 6 months. Well, it's always kind of hot in the summer and muggy, but Atlanta seems particularly hot for intent. Maybe we should do an event there. When we think about the immediate account prioritization, it's basically this curve here. You have a lot of folks in this Bombur surge update that are going to have a little bit of surge, and then you're going to have some right at the end in that little yellow highlighted part that are going to have a lot of surge score activity, or I should say a high weighted surge score. We cut off that group and we send them straight to sales. We call those call nows. We have 3 account prioritization levels. You have like a contact me, literally filling out a contact me form. You have your MQL or now AQL, and then you have these call nows, which are the marketing says you should call these leads. These are also done with high account scores. So yes, you showed a lot of surge activity. Yes, you have a high weighted surge score, but you're at the right account. Lead space, the high account score is there. Only marketing managers and above, sometimes directors and above, they have to fit the right business unit. Then we go ahead and say, yep, it's a call now. We put in what's called an interesting moment, which is just a little snippet of text that can populate into Salesforce where I can say specifically to the salesperson, you should call this account right now or this person at this account because they just showed Bombur intent activity. And then we send a sales alert. This is what sales alert looks like. So we have these 50 fields in Marketo that are built and get populated when this engine runs. And they get populated with the actual topic for the field name. So B2B marketing would be populated with B2B marketing if there was intent. We send these sales alerts out to our sales team, and it would say, hi Mike, Marketo searched on Bombur intent data topics today. Here's what they searched on. We actually do tell them farther below in this email, we say, look, surge data is account level data. We're simply telling you Tom is the right person you should reach out to. It doesn't mean that he looked at all of these things. But here is your talk track.